Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is regarding the speed of electron in nth orbit of hydrogen atom. Now this is an hydrogen atom. This is its nucleus having charge plus Ze, and we are having electrons somewhere here in the orbit. If it is nth orbit, its velocity will be Vn and its radius of orbit will be Rn. Now there are two forces. One is the Columbus force between the positively charged nucleus and the negatively charged electron. And then there is this very force provides the necessary centripetal force. So I can equate the two forces. We're having Columbus force 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Instead of 1q, we're having z into e. Another charge, we're having simply e by r n square is equal to the centripetal force. Centripetal force, that is mass into velocity ka square over rn. Simply for hydrogen atom, z is equal to 1. If we are going to replace it, or we can keep it like this. So simply we are having z e square by 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 rn is going to leave. It is simply rn is equal to m vn square, or which implies m vn square rn equals to, it will become as z e square by 4 pi epsilon naught. But we have m vn rn is equal to nh by 2 pi. Quantization postulate. Now in this very equation we can write this very equation here, which is in this very box. We can write it m vn rn into vn equals to, if we replace z by n being hydrogen, it is simply e square by 4 pi epsilon naught. So use this very value, that is nh by 2 pi here. So this very equation becomes as nh by 2 pi into Vn equals to e square by 4 pi epsilon naught. So 2's pi and pi is going to leave, which simply implies Vn equals to, what is Vn? Velocity in the nth orbit equals to e square by 2 n h epsilon naught. So these are things: 2, that's the constant, h, that's the Planck's constant, epsilon naught, that is the absolute permittivity, and e, the charge of electron, that is the constant. So simply Vn is inversely proportional to n. So as you are moving away from the, as the n gets increased, Vn gets decreased. So this is the relationship between what? This is the relationship between the hydrogen atom uh, radius. This is the relationship between the velocity of electron in nth orbit to that with the principal quantum number. The rest things, e, epsilon naught, h, and 2, those are constants. We can derive one another relation, that will be relation of frequency of electron in nth orbit. Frequency of electron in nth orbit. We know velocity Vn is equal to r and omega, because V is equal to r omega. You might have read it in your previous class. The relation between angular velocity and linear velocity, that is V is equal to r omega. So in the nth orbit we are having Vn is equal to r and omega, or we can put it like this: Vn is equal to rn को वहीं पे रखेंगे, ओमेगा को हम लिखेंगे 2 pi nu n, where nu is the frequency, where nu n is frequency of electron in nth orbit. Now we can calculate from this very nu n equals to Vn divided by 2 pi Rn. Now we are having just now we have calculated the relation for Vn. We can postulate, but Vn is equal to what? E square 2nh epsilon naught, and Rn equals to how much? Rn simply equals to n square h square epsilon naught pi m e square. This equation we have derived couple of days before. So use these two equations here. We get nu n equals to, instead of v we can put e square by 2 n h epsilon naught divided by 2 into pi. Then instead of Rn we can put n square s square epsilon naught by pi m e square. This pi is going to leave with this e square is going to get upwards. It will become as like this: e square by 2 n h epsilon naught into now pi and pi is going to leave into simply m e square by 2 n square h square epsilon naught. Now it will be like this: m e raised power 4, 2 and 2, that is 4, n and n square, that is n cube, that is h cube, and epsilon naught square. This is the equation. This is the equation for, it is m square e4 4 n cube h cube epsilon naught. Now epsilon is constant, h is constant, e is constant, m is constant, 4 is constant, and simply nu n, the frequency in nth orbit, is inversely proportional to the cube of principal quantum number. So these are the two relations which we have discussed today. One relation that is here, that is the velocity of electron, that is inversely proportional to the principal quantum number, and frequency is inversely proportional to the cube of principal quantum number. This is all for today. Tomorrow we will be with another topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.